Well, this is usually how it begins. Things like this get rolled out, and you have a government saying that we're not doing this, we're not doing that to invade your privacy. But in the end, years later, it turns out that they were doing it all along, like we've seen here in this country and others. And then the government said that we were doing it because we had to. We were taking your data because we had to. Now, in terms of other places selling your data, they didn't have to do that. But we've seen Facebook do that and get away with it. They went before the Congress. They got fined $6 billion, a slap on the wrist, and they were able to keep on doing what they were doing, tracking you and sending data. It's because the governments love this data. And without those platforms and certain utilities, they wouldn't be able to do certain things. If you add in AI now, this makes things a whole lot easier for them. They have to have less people overseeing stuff, and they can just program the AI to do what they want. And then that starts to get very scary, dystopian, if you will, and some say downright tyrannical in some instances. And in France, they're using the cameras there to tally how many people are using their face masks or actually wearing them. They're going on to say that they're not identifying people and they're not getting in trouble through this means. But others say that that's always the next step, and that there's more technology being used here that can see who an individual is even with the face mask. As we've talked about before, they're tracking all types of biometrics. The way a person walks. Through these cameras, they can pick up your heat signature. And they put it all into a file. It's like your thumbprint that matches only you. That way, when someone's walking along somewhere, they may have a certain color hair, a certain stride in their step, a certain beat in their heart, the way that they breathe, body temperature, all this. And it's all locked in to one person, one individual, unique individual. And this is how they're tracking already. Whether or not that's what they're doing in this instance is a different story. But to know all they got to do is just put up these cameras and they can do all types of things, it's a game changer. So they're tracking people here so that you know in France, on the subways, on the buses, on the trains, anywhere out in public, man. So I'm going to talk about this further on the next live stream. Make sure to join us. Going live Monday, Wednesday, and Friday over on DLive, 9 p.m. Eastern. You'll find links below in the description box. Hope to see you guys there.